everybody. Welcome to Houston City Beat Weekly. I'm Mike Acosta, along with Lisbet Marquez, live from the studio at Capismo Communications. Lisbet, here we are once again.
Wow, I didn't know you were going to be here.
Well, I heard that you were going to be here, and I thought, well, you know, if Lisbet's going to be there, it might be the place to be, and I'll have to be there.
Wow, and here you are.
Here we are right now.
Nice to run into you.
Yes, and you never seem to mind, so, you know, I'll be there.
Well, yeah, for sure. So, hey, you know what?
Yeah.
I have a question for you.
Wow, okay.
Not that you shouldn't say honestly anything, because then people will think you're not honest, you know? So
okay.
Let's scrape that.
Okay. So if I say, hey, you know what, I'm hungry, that means I'm not hungry?
No, but if you say, I'm being honest with you right now.
Oh, okay.
That
As
implies
opposed to
that
lying.
You're usually not honest.
Oh, okay.
You know?
Okay, I get it.
It's just I don't know, one of those things that I
Okay.
try to avoid, but here I said it.
Okay.
So here's my question.
Yes.
The T-shirt designs on Houston City Beat. I'd love to talk about.
Okay.
Because you're the one that designs all of those.
I am, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I used to think I was creative until I met you.
Well, you are creative. You do have a
really.
level of that. Yeah, you do have a level of that. But
There's different types of creativity. So my question to you about the shirts is,
Okay.
how do you get inspiration? Where do the ideas come from?
well, so this is Houston City Beat, right? And so
So you have a lot of designs in there about New York.
we do. We have I love New York City. There's Big Apple stuff, and
No,
you can find
kidding.
Boston Marathon
Kidding.
stuff.
Kidding.
No, that's
Kidding.
for the Boston City Beat site that we're no, I'm just kidding. That's a joke. But maybe. No. So anyway, this is Houston City Beat, and we're both from Houston. We love Houston. We put Houston City Beat together, and HoustonCityBeat.com has HCB-TV, which we're watching right now, HCB Podcast, and HCB Press. And so we have those three different forms of media, and it was just natural. I remember, like, you know, when we were talking about rebuilding the website earlier this year, which we did for several weeks in order to reconstruct it ourselves. But you do have experience in that, so that's why we went ahead and did it ourselves, and I'm very proud of it. You then said, why don't we add a store? And so we did that, and we spent another what was it, like another 5 weeks, right? Basically a combination. It was
work.
It was a lot of late nights. You know, we were working.
People don't understand the amount of work that goes into building a website like a Houston City Beat website, or building out a store, an online store. People don't understand the amount of work that goes into that.
So I have some experience because I've been a client for a web builder before, and this is a little off topic, but I do know that the Houston, I kid you not, I've never told this to you before, but the Houston City Beat site, the way that we have it set up right now, with the amount of creatives on it and the links and the videos and all this and that, the amount of stuff that is a $20,000 site. I'm telling you right now, that is. And so anyway, I'm glad that we have the capability to produce that type of website, because going back to it, and this is what went into the design of the shirts and the store, is that when we were talking about rebuilding HoustonCityBeat.com back in the spring, I was asking you, you know, don't tell me what it cannot do. I want to hear what we can do with it, right? And what I always think about, I'm a big NASA guy, and if you've seen some of the interviews that we've done on Houston City Beat, the episodes, you've seen that we've done some interviews out at NASA. Apollo 13. That was the main thing. That's what made Apollo 13 a successful failure, and they got the astronauts back to Earth, was they learned how to use what they had, and they made it do things that it wasn't designed to do.
And that's what we did.
And so that's kind of what we did. That's why I said, I don't want to hear what it can't do. I want to see what we can do. So if we create, you know, you're telling me, okay, well, we can't put a logo here. Well, if I put the logo in a creative, the logo is there. If I create a looping video, then that animation is there, and we can drop it into certain places.
You know what I think we need? We need a buzzer here for Houston City Beat Weekly, so that when you get off topic, I can hit the buzzer.
Yeah, I know. So getting back to the shirt designs, basically, we started with a real big collection, the domeware collection. Now, I am if you know me, the Astrodome, the eighth wonder of the world, and Robert Guzman, who owns Capismo, went and got this Astrodome replica here that I love. This is fantastic. I'm a very big proponent of the Astrodome. The Astrodome is a state antiquities landmark here in Texas. It's a building that's paid off, and it has a lot of history, but it has a lot of future importance. And a lot of people in the Houston area love the Astrodome, and so we created some designs. This
is my invisible buzzer.
Is that what that is? Well, I'm trying to tell you why we created the domeware, because a lot of people in Houston, even if they haven't been to the Astrodome, they've seen the Astrodome sitting outside of NRG Stadium, and they want to go in. And some people actually have been inside with the dome comings that happened a few years ago. And so they got to see it for the first time. But there's this lore. I mean, it's probably the single most, iconic symbol of Houston, Texas. And so we created some shirts around that. And they're actually... and so there's shirts that for people who were in the Astrodome, who were not in the Astrodome, there's a lot of different things, and maybe some things that people have seen in the past and forgot about. There's a shirt there. It's called "Raised in the Dome." That's
really cool.
Yeah, and that's really cool. I mean, that applies to me, and it applies to a lot of other people. Saw it in the Dome, Love Ya Dome, which is a play on Love Ya Blue from the Oilers. There's a lot of those types of things, and then there's a lot of Houston type of Houston proud stuff in there, and just being proud of the city that you're in, and with Texas on the front, native Houstonian. It's a big deal. If you're from Houston and you're a native, it's a very big deal. I am a native Houstonian. She's very close. Not quite, but very, very close to being a native.
I got here as fast as I could. We should have a shirt that's for the people that weren't born here but got here as fast as they could.
You know what? That's going to be a shirt design.
Yeah.
We'll have that on Houston City Beat store. So all of those go play in there, and we want to thank everybody who's gone on there and bought shirts from the store. We encourage you to go back in there. We're adding a lot more items too, because we really want that to be developed into something that you can find some really cool items that you want to wear around town, or even some office supplies or kids stuff in there. And we're going to continue to add more. So look for it on the Houston City Beat store, which if you go to the front page of HoustonCityBeat.com, you'll find it there. So now we're going to move on to our second edition of Coco Cute Tales.
Yes. So today, y'all are going to meet Patrick. Patrick is the most cutest, adorable. I fell in love with Patrick. If I could have taken Patrick home, I would have. And I'd change his name too. But Patrick is absolutely adorable. He's a pit bull with a huge head. So let's go meet him.
Yeah. Let's go take a look.
Are we recording?
Yes.
Okay.
Patrick. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, everyone. I am here today with Patrick. He's the most lovable dog you've ever seen. Look at his face. He wants to go home with you. Look, he's so cute. So Patrick is here at CAPS waiting for his forever home. Look at this guy. He's adorable. You know how many social media pictures you could take with him? Tons. Everyone would be liking your profile, and you'd get like Facebook points and all kinds of stuff. So come out here and meet Patrick. You're gonna fall in love with him. I mean, look at him. He thinks he's a lap dog. This is crazy. He's so cute. Thank you for watching, and come out and meet Patrick. Oh my gosh, you're insane. You're like, your love quotient is just too high. Is you? Yeah. Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Oh, I love him. This is so going to be very hard for me to do. Oh. Because every dog I see, I'm like, oh, I want to take him home.
Yeah, he always does this with everyone, especially when he sees his foster Rom. Hi. Yeah. He's all like, starts making sounds, and then you have to take him over there. Look at him. He's so good.
He's so funny.
Yeah. Thank you.
Well, that was really cool, Patrick. You met a new friend, right?
Patrick. He loves to hug everybody, anybody, and I think if a thief broke into your house, Patrick would give him a hug, because he's just that kind of a lovable dog.
Yeah, and so we're going to have Coco Cute Tales every week here. Houston City Beat has partnered up with Citizens for Animal Protection, And Lisbet will bring you the furry friend of the week on Coco Cute Tales, and I look forward to that every week because that is a personal love of yours. And I'm glad to see the smile here that Lisbet has. She's really excited about this, and I know there's a lot of people out there who really look forward to this as well. So we'll look forward to another furry friend next week. So Space in the City is a show that we talked about that we are currently developing, and you want to give us a little update.
So Space in the City is going to be about anything and everything that has to deal with house and home. So we're talking about the interior of your home, the things behind the walls you can't see, the things under the floor you can't see, like your foundation.
Yeah.
We're also going to be talking about the outdoors, your backyard, your patio, if you have a pool, if you don't have a pool, if you're thinking about putting in a pool, your outdoor landscaping, how to get that yard of the month. Like, who doesn't want the yard of the month?
Yeah,
right?
really. Yeah.
So we're going to be we're going to be reaching out to professionals in the Houston area and bringing them in to share their expertise and help people accomplish whatever dreams they have within their homes.
Yeah, and I look forward to that. And if anybody out there is interested in participating in Space in the City, then just email us. The email's right across the screen right now, info@houstoncitybeat.com. And then just let us know that you would like to have more information on what we're doing with Space in the City. And you have, and lately you've been going through all these projects. Like, I've had Astro Talk, I've had Did You Know, and all these other things. And I know that you've had some things simmering out there on the back burner a little bit, but now these projects are moving to the front burner for you, in particular with Houston City Beat. And you have a wedding guide that you are trying to develop.
I don't try. I do. Trying is for losers.
Yoda.
Trying is for people use the word trying. I'm serious. People use the word trying when they need an excuse for possibly not making it happen. So I do my best.
That's right.
To not use the word try.
That's right. Yoda said, do. There is no try.
There is no try.
There is no try.
Yeah.
Do. Yes. Yeah.
So I'm taking a page from that. So Houston Wedding Guide, what we're going to do there is go out to all of the most of the wedding venues out in the greater Houston area and do video footage of the venues. And it's not just for weddings, right? People have quinceañeras.
Oh, yeah. Retirements.
Retirement parties, corporate parties, pretty much any type of gathering.
And wedding anniversaries, like people that have been married 25 or 50 years, like they have big celebrations.
Yeah.
So, there's all sorts of things.
Yeah. So we're putting together a guide that's going to contain video. It's going to have articles all under one area of Houston City Beat. So we're really excited about rolling that out. That's
really cool. So, I mean, where did you get the idea to put this together?
Well, honestly, guides are something that is SEO friendly for websites. So I'm just really doing it for selfish reasons.
You know what?
Because we're working we work almost 15 hours a day on Houston City Beat.
Yeah, we do.
And having a guide that's a great resource for the community is a really great way to get the name for Houston City Beat out there.
It is. And, like I always mention too, I mean, we're called Houston City Beat. So anytime you have the name Houston, you better use it the right way. Again, like we talked about earlier, I'm a native Houstonian and I don't take using the name Houston lightly. So if we're going to put the name Houston in front of an organization, we're going to do it the right way. We're going to always do it the right way because we're proud of Houston. We are. We're Houston based and Houston proud, storytellers of Houston, HoustonCityBeat.com.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it? No, I'm just kidding. No, so that's great. I'm looking forward to that. And that'll be great. So Space in the City, the Houston Wedding Guide, and then more of the designs on the Houston City Beat store are going to be forthcoming. And I know that you have some ideas there that you have developed for the store. So I look forward to seeing those. So that'll do it for this week with Houston City Beat Weekly. That's my Michael Scott, kind of
impression,
right? Yeah.
You're welcome.
Anyway, Once again, that'll do it for us this week here on Houston City Beat Weekly. For Lisbet Marquez, I'm Mike Acosta. See you next time. Thank you for watching.